Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Beach Bum with the Tropical Report. It is October 15th, 2024. Let's get started with the GFS model. We see we got a couple of points of interest to look at. Here is Invest right down here in the Atlantic. We have another one forming down here in the Gulf. Let's hit play. Right here, we see that Invest trying to go into South America towards Mexico. And the Invest in the Atlantic is trying to become unorganized. Play it some more. As we see here, we have a low around October 17th forming off the coast of the Carolinas. But it appears it's going to move on north and get on out of here. We are now at October 20th, and so far, the United States is looking pretty good. Here we are at October 22nd. The Invest that was in the Atlantic became unorganized, and it looks like here, as the thunderstorms have moved closer to Florida and the Caribbean, that it's trying to become organized again. Well, let's hit the play button and see where we go. The GFS again runs 384 hours out. All right, let's hit play. Now here, as it got towards the Caribbean, the storm started moving north. And now this is on October 23rd, sitting right here. About to become a name system according to that pressure reading. But remember, on these models, they don't do the best at predicting the strength of the storm. But they can tell you where the storm's going to be going, for the most part. Okay, let's hit play. As you see, it's moving on north. And it's moving on out of here. Got quite a few thunderstorms and stuff down there in the South Atlantic. Now, this is October 28th. We have a new low right here in the Atlantic. Let's see where she goes. She's moving north. Now she's moving northwest. All right. Take it back to the end. This model runs at the 384 hour mark from right now. And it is 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a few hundred miles off the coast of North Carolina. And it was wanting to move west at the end of this run. This is nothing we have to worry about yet. If you look at the date right here, that's October 31st. A lot of things between now and then can change. So, as of right now, this is just something we do need to keep an eye on. Alright, let's move over to the CMC. Again, there's our Invest in the Atlantic. There's one over here in the Caribbean. As we see here, the Invest in the Atlantic is disappearing, trying to become unorganized. The one in the Caribbean, like the GFS model, is trying to head in towards South America, Mexico. All right, let's continue this out. We're at October 16th right now, just one day out. Here we are on the 17th. We got that low again forming off of North Carolina. These two models are kind of dead on with that one. They're agreeing. And the Invest in the Atlantic is now pretty much some rain showers, maybe some thunderstorms. And there we saw it, the invest trying to become organized again. Heading west into the Caribbean, and then making a north turn, staying east of Florida. And that was where the CMC ends at 240 hours. There's the invest. So, something we need to watch. Just keep an eye on. Let's go ahead and go to the icon model. There's the invest in the Atlantic. And right here, October 16th, just one day out, it's trying to become unorganized again, just like the other two models. There's just, so far, these three models are all in a line with, this is trying to become unorganized in the Atlantic, and the one right here in the Caribbean is going to go into South America, Mexico. Alright, hit play. Again, we got the low forming off the Carolina coast on October 17th, same as the other two models. And just like the other two models, here is the invest in the Atlantic trying to become organized again. And the icon runs 120 hours out. If you notice, the invest in the Atlantic keeps becoming, trying to organize, unorganized, trying to organize, unorganized. It's not a real for sure storm yet. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Alright, and here we are at October 20th. This model shows that invest is a named storm at 994 millibars of pressure coming into the Caribbean, and this is where it stops. So we all really need to keep an eye on this one right here. Alright. Now to the euro. And like the other models, there is the invest. There's another one. Let's hit play. And if you noticed already, the invest in the Atlantic is doing this thing, coming and going, organized, unorganized. The invest in the Caribbean did the same thing as the other models, went into Mexico. There was the, let's back this back up. Alright, there, October 17th, we see the low forming off the coast of the Carolinas. Let's move it some more. It moves on out. And it kind of separates and makes two lows. Right up here. And this model only runs 90 hours out, so we're not going to see a whole lot with this one for the future. But as of right now, this model shows in the next 90 hours, we are good in the USA. So basically, what we all need to worry about right now is nothing. We just need to watch the Atlantic. We need to keep our eyes on the Atlantic. We have until November 30th for the hurricane season to end. So don't worry. Just watch your local weather. Keep up with the other people that track these storms. Keep up with people you trust. And just stay prepared. Don't panic. We have nothing coming at us now. This is all future. So many things can change between now and the end of the month. We do have a lot of cool weather. A lot of cool water starting to come back into the Atlantic from this time of year. So that's going to play a lot on these storms forming and coming up into the Atlantic. These storms don't like cool water. So anyway, check back with us again tomorrow with another tropical report. This is Beach Bum, and y'all have a great day.